Hey everybody, welcome back. Onyx-Golem here. Today I'm going to cover a nice little video on the Unreconciled Stars event and how this is all going to work and play into the next couple weeks while we continue to wait for version 1.2. Now, through the video I'm going to show you how to get started on the event, how that works, the different overall functions that you'll be using throughout the entire event, and then how step 1 of this event is going to actually work. Now, to get started on the event, it's really simple. You're just going to go talk to Catherine at the Adventures Guild in Mondstadt, and she's going to initiate a brief little quest chain that introduces you to Fischl and the story of what's going on with these meteors. Now, after you're done with that event, you'll pretty much actually start what's going on. It sounds like there'll be a nice to be continued like they always seem to do. And I'm assuming that's going to come with part 2 and part 3, which will release over time over the next 2 weeks. Now, once you get past the story, you'll just go into the events tab, you'll go through, and you'll go into Unreconciled Stars tab. Here you can see all 3 parts that are going to be coming out, and there will be a nice countdown timer to when they're actually going to initiate or drop. Now, this one will be, part 2 will be on the 18th. Part 3 will come out on the 23rd. All 3 parts will be accessible through November 30th, at which point the event will go away. You'll no longer be able to participate or gain event currency. However, they will keep the shop open for another 6 days for you to spend any event currency that you still have lingering around. Now, there are again 3 major functions of how this event is going to work overall, and it's going to go through the whole course of the event. Now, the first one's going to be your Meteoric Wave. These are going to be world quests that are going to be released with each one of the parts, and these will allow you to, well, obviously do a short little quest, maybe learn a little more story, and give you some extra rewards. As you can see, you'll get event currencies, primo gems, mora, everything we want. So that's going to be the first function. The second function is going to be each individual part itself. Now, as you can see, the first part, Unknown Star, you have 3 different steps you can take. You acquire these particular meteorite shards in their given locations, and once you've done that, you'll get extra primo gems as well as mora. The third function is going to be the Princess Pact. Now, this is actually what you're going to do and how you're going to go about getting either your first copy of Fischl or a subsequent copy to help you work on Fischl's constellations. Obviously, it's just 3 little quests. Once you finish them, then everything will be great and you'll have Fischl. Now, there's also the event shop, which you access through this menu as well. You can see here that there's 2 different shops for the 2 different currencies you'll get. These Fading Stars Essence, I'm pretty sure isn't coming out until either part 2 or part 3. I'd assume part 2, which is just a couple days away. Now, part 1, you can tell you just get these elemental shards or fragments, as well as some XP books and then some mora. Part 2 is going to have different talent books, which is always welcomed. And then here at the end, you'll notice there's the Crown of Sagehood. It says it's a talent level up material. I'm assuming it's for Fischl. So if you like Fischl and you want to work on her talents, I suggest grabbing these. There's no telling exactly when they'll do a redo event or what kind of timeline we're looking at for that. So if you want to work on Fischl or have any intent to do so in the near future, I suggest grabbing these as soon as possible and making these a top priority. Because unlike the rest of this, they can't really be farmed. So that's the event shop overall. Again, it's open an extra 6 days. So if you need to, go ahead and save all your currency and just spend it when the event's over. But if you need some stuff now, it's worth doing. Now, how to actually partake in part 1, it's pretty simple. Part 1 doesn't seem to have any combat really yet, but what you're going to do is actually have to locate individual meteorite shards and collect them to kind of eradicate them from the area. Now, as you can see here, there's kind of 3 different locations that are key right now. Whether there's only 7 altogether or whether they respawn over time, that I don't know yet. We'll find out as time goes on and as we hit the next parts of the event. Now, to find out where they're at or where these areas are, you simply just click on the part from the unknown star, and it'll show you a broad area on the map of where to find them. So I know this is one location. If you click on the second one, it'll actually show you the Guyun Stone Forest down here, and those will give you the broad area of where you're going to find all 7 of those shards. From there, you'll travel to the area, as you can see where I'm at now, and on your mini-map you'll notice those nice little blue circles. Those are going to be a more localized spot for each individual shard as you go. Now, finding them can be as simple as just running around in the blue spot until you see one. You can see that I got one right over there. And then option 2 is going to be your little vision that each character has on them. So you can see Fischl's right here on the back of her hip. You'll see right here, as she gets closer, it'll start basically emanating a glow. So here you can see it's very faint, but it is glowing. It has a little delay, so don't be too surprised if you overrun certain portions or you skip right from no glow to a very strong glow. But as you get closer to the crystal, that glow will actually get stronger and more vibrant until you're right next to it and it is just radiating. At that point, all you have to do is collect the meteor shard. You get one of the Fading Star's Might, which is the event currency, and then you've tagged that one out of that area. So again, it's super simple. You just have to run around, grab all 7 meteorite shards from each of the 3 locations. And as far as we're concerned, that's going to be step 1 of the event. You can easily get that done before step 2 comes out here in 2 days and be ready to go. So hey, hopefully this video worked for you. Hopefully it helped out. Maybe it added a little clarity. Maybe gave you some insight. But overall, if you liked it, feel free to hit like. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I do have other videos up, and I will be posting more videos as time goes on, including a part 2 and part 3 video guide on how this event's going to work. If you have any comments, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions, I can answer them. Otherwise, I would love to know how everybody's feeling about the event, and if there's anything you want to see in particular, let me know so I can try to get a video out for you and broaden our horizons. But hey, till next time everybody, deuces.